Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. First and 10, Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Looking to throw on second down. Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Got his target, Samuel. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
At the 34-yard line.
And again, it's Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up second and
to the air again with Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they'll be faced with a third and inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
at the 12-yard line.
Here's Bridgewater. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson there to make the grab. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Panthers 7, Steelers nothing.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at their own 23.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
A gain of 9. Brings up the second.
Looking to throw again on second down. Roethlisberger. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
A 57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
It was Joe Hayden, the former Pro Bowler, that came up to get him down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but now it's 3rd down. Throwing, Bridgewater, dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. He's got him in, complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Ian Thomas, 75 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Even though he was forced from the pocket. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Eric Ebron, 75 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd.
Here's Bridgewater. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger.
He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
I'm about to go home.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
Steeler first down.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Push forward for about 4 down to the 37. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Roethlisberger will throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Derek Brown
able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Steelers 17, Panthers 13. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
3rd and short yardage, Bridgewater. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
2nd and 10.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. Being chased out left. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 yards there, first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. He's got daylight. The 30. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Flushed out right. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A 50-yard attempt.
This one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
At the 25-yard line, the Panthers take over first and 10 at their own.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on first and 10. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Let's go, let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Roethlisberger. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. And now off to the races, dead on the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eric Ebron, 42 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. Flush to his right. Shedding through the defense. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater steps away to his left. Off to Thomas on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Bridgewater able to get this to Thomas, his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That's caught. It's Thomas. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Second down and goal. Bridgewater. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Well, just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. 3rd and goal for Bridgewater. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Lane. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
And 3 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Buying time to his left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Roethlisberger to throw. And he connects with Ebron. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play on 3rd there for the Steelers. 44 yards. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Ben to throw again. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
This will be caught at about the 6. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On second down, Bridgewater again. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Bridgewater again. He's got it for a perfect touchdown. Ian Thomas, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And the Steelers on third down, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
And Boswell's kick is good. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Sean Davis with a pick, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Roethlisberger going to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play. First down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards the gain there. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Burris. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up first.